So, I'm sure a lot of you have probably been wondering or thought of this. Where is Anthem? What is going on with Anthem? When are we gonna get the next update in this game? And that is a really good question for those of us or few of us who still enjoy the game and play maybe once a month or twice a month. So today I'm going to be talking about the upcoming updates to the game, the shortcomings, and what Bioware really needs to do with this game. So to start things off, there is a new PTS, which is the public test server, and that is out right now for the upcoming season. We already established from the start that Bioware has abandoned the Act system, which initially launched with the game. They abandoned it for the seasonal system. And as a lore nerd myself, that really did hurt my soul, but it is what we're getting, and I'm really not too happy about it, but I've rolled with it regardless. Right now, after the Halloween update, the next one is going to be the winter seasonal event. Now, of course, that will close off 2019 as we wait and hope for something better in 2020. From the PTS, the entire place is going to be covered in snow. There's going to be a lot of gameplay changes, new missions, new modes, and all that kind of stuff. All the strongholds, including the Tyrant Mine, will receive major overhauls, and I believe the game itself will continue to receive changes as well. These PTS are very important because, it is how we get stable updates. We're able to play through it, see all those different bugs, and all that kind of stuff, and get feedbacks to the developers. Though we could also argue on why are we testing this game when we already paid for it, which is also a valid point. With that said though, I definitely see some good and fun things coming to Anthem, and I'm glad that we are getting some of this small and little bite-sized updates. Now, personally, here are my gripes with Anthem, and I hope that no one takes this too personal. This is coming from a place of honesty. This is coming from a place of love. I really love Bioware. I enjoy this game. I'm not, afraid to say it. They're one of my favorite developers out there. And I think the amount of time we wait for this update is not compensated by the volume of the update. The rewards from it and the fact that we still have to buy some of this cosmetics with our own in-game currency from the store is just something that I do not like. I've said it before in the previous PTS, and I will say it again. The coin system in this game is very bad, and I will say it once again. Currently, you need at least 1 week's worth of grind to get one item in a store rotation, and that is not good at all, because that means if you like a specific item, chances are you won't be able to get it. You cannot grind a single day for it, which is something that I did not like. You cannot take a Destiny approach in terms of Eververse when you don't have Destiny size of content. You have to scale it and dial it back. And considering that everyone doesn't play weekly, the Alliance coin system is not working as intended. Players make less coin every week. Most of these cosmetics should be awarded for tasks such as stronghold completions for the week. Maybe give us each piece of armor weekly. Give us arms this week. Give us torso next week. And at least, that will simulate a form of progression. So if you completed your last stronghold checkpoint for the week with your Colossus, you will get maybe a Colossus arm piece, and then next week if you did it with your Colossus again, you will get the Colossus chest piece, and you can do that separately for each stronghold with each armor piece that aligns with that stronghold or some of those particular missions. And if you do a tier 3 mission or a tier 3 stronghold, maybe you should get 2 armor pieces. That is just the way I see it in terms of progression and reward system in this game. There is a lot that Bioware could learn from other games, and I've seen what a live service team can do in this game in terms of small updates. Now I want to see the major ones, what the major teams would be doing. Bite-sized content is great, it is phenomenal when there is major ones to follow. However, right now we're not seeing any of the major ones. So Bioware, if you're watching this, I want a Taken King size of update next. I want a Forsaken size of update next. And of course, it has to be free since we already paid for the game and it under-delivered. So that is one of the things that I think. Now, I decided not to even go into the Mass Effect themed armor this previous week, mainly because I couldn't bother to waste coin on those things. As glad as I am that Anthem has improved drastically, I really still don't like the pace that it is taking. It's like me running next to an Olympic sprinter. I ran 40 in 5 seconds while I'm in college and high school, but I definitely am much slower now, and Anthem seems like a car racing in a race of jets and spaceships. Bioware really needs to take a look at other games and do things in a much better way. Once again, this is coming from a place of love, a place of honesty. I love this game, I enjoy it from time to time. However, a lot of things has to be said, and my sentiments have been the same from the very jump. This game has a lot of potential, however, potential cannot get to where it needs to be if they don't nurture it and do what has to be done. Now, there's only a few of us out there who still talk or even cover this game from time to time. I know someone in particular who has or share the same sentiment, and that is Chaos Prime, the YouTuber. That guy speaks on some solid facts on this type of issues as well. I'm not too sure about anyone else, but I also know that Chaos and Anthem Insider share a similar sentiment as I do when it comes to this type of stuff. The game is progressing. It is in a much consistent state, but not in quantity. And this is why I play multiple games. Playing multiple games allows you to see other perspectives and see how other studios do things. I play PoE, which is Path of Exiles. I play Destiny 2. I play No Man's Sky, Warframe, Minecraft, Outer Worlds, even Mass Effect. And I've learned a lot from those games, and I think if Bioware could also learn from these games and implement something to make Anthem better, it would have been great, or it would be great in the future. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about the game down below in the comment section. Thanks for watching. It's DA signing out. I'll see you in the next one.